I'm Marie, and I go to the Apple Valley Livea Center. And since starting, I've lost more than 20 pounds. The reason that I chose Livea was I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to do it in a healthy fashion, and I also wanted to start to change my behavior and my relationship with food. And so I looked at a lot of different options, and really Livea had everything that I needed. So it had the accountability of having the weekly sessions. They were really flexible, so it would work with my schedule. I had Livea food that could supplement as I started to change my behavior and I learned how to make better food choices. I had the Livea food as kind of that as a helper, as a supplement. And I really liked the people that I met at Livea. So Amy was the first person that we met there. She was great, and she really helped us navigate the program, understand what to expect, and we ended up both joining. So my husband joined as well, and we've had a great experience so far. So he has lost over 20 pounds as well, which has been awesome. And I think he would say it helped his golf game. But we've both really enjoyed it. And we're able to go in sometimes together and sometimes separately to do our weekly sessions. And we've had a terrific experience to date. It is a lot easier when we do it together because we have everything right there. And so there's no question of who's making this, can I have that, what should we do here? So for us, it's been really a blessing to be able to do it together. Along my journey, I've tried lots of different ways to lose weight. And when medical weight loss became an option, I started to look at it. I looked at a couple different types of medications, different types of programs, and I decided on the semaglutide. And I spoke with the physician about it, and it seemed like the best option for me at where I was right now, right? And so we decided to start the course with it, and in conjunction with that, I joined Livea. And so it's been really helpful, and it's been also it's really a partner with Livea, and that's how I look at it. So one in and of itself is not going to get me to where I want to be, but together I've seen really good results. I feel really good. I feel better. And I'm looking forward to continuing the process. So what I've found, having the medical weight loss as one path, and then adding the Livea weight loss program, it's been much more helpful, I think, than doing just one or the other. To me, it's a combination and it's a partnership of the two. And Livea weight loss makes it really easy to decide what to eat, when to eat, how to do it. And so what I've found is that the behavior change around how I eat and the choices I make has been really a natural progression. It hasn't been as difficult as I thought it was. I've tried lots of other programs before, so I know I can speak from experience. But Livea has really focused on making the correct choices and incorporating that into your life in a way that is almost seamless. So, and with the medical weight loss on top of that, it's just made it a little bit easier for me. So one of the things that I was concerned about, and because you read about it, are the side effects of going on a medical weight loss program. And so I have been really fortunate, I think. I haven't had any of the kind of the more discomforting side effects with it. One thing that I have noticed is that if I eat a very high fat type of a food or too much of a sugary type of food, I will have more of an acidy type of stomach. But other than that, I've been really pleasantly surprised that the benefits have been really, I haven't had the bad side effects. I've only had really the benefits of it. So one of the things that I had to take into consideration when I decided to go with a medical weight loss option with semaglutide is that it's not a silver bullet. It doesn't last forever. And what it will help me do is change my behavior so that when I go off of it, I don't gain the weight back. I've made the correct changes in my life and my lifestyle so that I can keep the weight off. And that's something I think that's really important is that any type of injection or pill or that sort of thing will not in itself change your behavior. And that's what really counts in terms of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So one of the big things with Livea is, and we've seen it already. So a quick example with Livea around helping make behavior changes is on a Friday night, sometimes Jeff and I will want to, order in, right? And we typically order maybe a burger or something like that. And now what we do is we'll order one burger and we'll split it. And that's fine. And that was a huge kind of that non-scale victory, right? And I really attribute that to what we've been through with Livea and how we've been able to adjust what we eat, how we eat, when we eat. And we've already seen those behavior changes starting to stick in our lives, which has been great. When I shared with Livea, with the Livea Center, that I was on semaglutide, one of the things that they wanted me to do was to really keep in touch with them, let them know how it was going. Did I have side effects? What were the benefits? What did I see? Was there a downside to it? And have that as part of our conversation on a weekly basis, which I think was really great because they recognized that this could have an impact, and it would have an impact on me, and it was really thoughtful, I think, of them to be able to talk to me about it, make sure it was top of mind whenever we met. And that type of support really added to that holistic nature of what Livea offers. Medical weight loss, I think it depends on the individual. So for some folks, it's going to be a longer term journey for them, and for others it'll be shorter. I don't think medical weight loss is a silver bullet. Whether you're on semaglutide or another form of medical weight loss, what it comes down to is your lifestyle, and what it comes down to is your behaviors and around food, around living a healthier lifestyle, around exercise. So I think medical weight loss is terrific, and I think it has to be monitored because it's not an over-the-counter silver bullet type of a thing. But I think for myself, it's a great benefit, and it really will help me just give a little bit of added support as I learn through the Livea program about making better choices and living a healthier lifestyle. So it's not a silver bullet, but I think it's really important, and I think it's wonderful that it's becoming more available. Medical weight loss is everywhere. So you hear about it on the news, you hear about it in social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, through friends. And so I think one of the things that I would caution people on is to work with a medical professional that can explain the benefits, that can explain some of the risks, that can really help guide you through the process. And also one that will really stress that it is not an easy road to lose weight sometimes, and that you have to change your behavior, and you have to have a better idea about nutrition and about exercise and everything that you have as part of your lifestyle. And that's where I think Livea comes in. I think it has to be, medical weight loss is great, but you have to combine it with a program that's going to help you change your behaviors for the long term. I'm on Zoom a lot, and so someone noticed that on Zoom, which was nice. And my family's been really supportive as well. And just for myself, being able to put on a pair of jeans that I hadn't been able to put on before is great, right? I still have a long ways to go, but I think with the support that I have through the Apple Valley Center and also through the medical weight loss, I'm really confident, right? And I feel good about where I'm going. So once you lose weight, there's always that nagging of am I gonna gain the weight back again? And that's happened to me a number of different times. I think the thing that is really different with Livea is that they don't stop once you've lost the weight. You still have a whole another year of firsts with them, which I think is critical. And once again, that's going back to reinforcing what have you learned? What type of healthy lifestyle have you adopted? And it's helping you ensure that you really sustainable behaviors. So I'm very confident. So one of the things when you're looking at weight loss is there's a million choices out there. And that's great, right? It's always nice to have a choice. But with Livea, what I really liked is that you had a set choice. You had some guardrails there. So it wasn't it wasn't everything in the world. And what we found is we found certain things that we really like and that we'll buy over and over again. For example, we love the cappuccino and the coffee in the morning. It's great. So for me, I needed to have those types of guardrails set up so that I had, there was a variety, but there was also it wasn't too wide open. So we found that the Livea choices that we've had have been terrific and very. It's just easy. We go in each week, we decide what we'd like, we have some of our favorites, and it just makes it very easy. One of the things that I've shared with folks about Livea is that it is easy. That doesn't mean it isn't hard work when you're losing weight and changing your behavior, but that the center is really welcoming. You're free to ask questions. They give great advice. It's really supportive. And the food is really good. And so I've really encouraged people to take a look at it and join because I think it ticks all the boxes. When we talk about losing weight, it's a personal decision. And there can be lots of emotional triggers with it. And so when I'm talking with someone who would like to lose weight, but they're a little bit, I don't know what I should do, or I've tried this, I share with them from a Livea perspective, it's very holistic. It's very welcoming, it's very warm, and it's also helps you be accountable for your actions and for what you eat, how you live. So I think that I really encourage people to take a look at, if they're looking for a weight loss option, make sure that it's holistic. Make sure that it focuses on your lifestyle and on changes. Make sure that it has support available, and make sure that it also has some eating options available because it's hard to keep eating the right foods when you're just on your own. And so I think you really need to look for a place that's going to offer you support, guidance, and really care about you. And that's what we found with Livea. Medical weight loss is not any sort of a silver bullet. You have to have the behavior change to go along with it. And if you don't have that, as soon as you stop the medication, you're going to gain the weight back. And so you have to have a program like Livea that walks you through all of the stages that you have to go through in order to create a healthier lifestyle.